Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome on Tunisie International Radio. You are listening right now to the daily edition of English language program presented by Houda Ben Cheikh here in Studio 1 with my colleague Houda Bezid for the technical engineering. Hope you're having a great time on this very special day. And Sofiane for the live streaming. We'd like to thank him for the digital production. Today we're going to speak about an interesting event for all those who have been in Carthage Esplanade last Saturday, the 21st. For sure, they enjoyed a wonderful meeting between the yoga community, and it was the International Day of Yoga. For this, I would like to thank Her Excellency, the Ambassador of India, Dr. Devyani Khorbragade, and the Nihel Bchini Embassy Yoga Instructor. Today we are going to speak about yoga, as you can understand. And as you know, yoga is a major sport activity that brings mind and body all together. It brings people, it brings a peace of mind, and you need a lot of suppleness to do that. But for beginners, it is still possible for them to start right away. And here is a great opportunity for you. I'm giving a scoop just for you. The Embassy of India in Tunisia, they are going to launch classes. Hindi classes, language, and of course yoga classes. So I'm not going to spoil it. Stay tuned. We are going to provide you with lots of interesting things. So we would like to welcome Her Excellency. Thank you for being here in our studio.
Thank you so much. And I would like to begin by wishing all of you a very happy Islamic New Year. Yeah, it's a very special day to be with you. So
Thank you.
Really
Thank
delighted.
you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, of course. Happy New Islamic Year for all the Muslim community everywhere. We are celebrating the 1447 Hijra year, and Tunisians they usually celebrate it by cooking the mloukhaya, which is a dish that is very typical. It is green. Just to wish that the next year is going to be a green year for us. So concerning the 21st of June, there was a in the historic Esplanade of Carthage, there was a major event, a yoga event, where major prominent figures from the Tunisian society, diplomats, chief ambassadors, chiefs also, have been practicing yoga with you, and it was really amazing to see some of the pictures that that have been shared on the Indian embassy. I enjoyed one statement that you said, which is concerning yoga and the importance of yoga for the Indian community. So I'm going to share that with our listeners of RTCE. You said that yoga is an invaluable gift of India's ancient tradition. It embodies unity of mind and body, thought and action, restraint and fulfillment, harmony between man and nature. It is a holistic approach to health and well-being. And this is actually the theme for this year's day, which is under the theme Yoga for One Earth, One Health. I think for the Indian community it's a very important thing, this activity.
Thank you. Yeah, you're very right. It is a very important event, not just for the Indian community, but for the world community at large. Mm-hmm. As you're aware, yoga is an ancient Indian tradition, and our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, in 2014, about 11 years back, had brought resolution in the United Nations General Assembly to make June 21st, which is the summer equinox, into an International Yoga Day for the benefit of the entire world. And all the United Nations member countries endorsed this resolution, and so the International Yoga Day was born. And this has been a significant achievement for not just for India's diplomacy, but for the well-being and the health of the entire world community. And that's why I say that not just for the Indian community here, we are proud to present the International Yoga Day in association with the United Nations office here in Tunisia, for the Tunisian people, for the youth, and for the entire community of this beautiful country of yours.
Thank you.
And this year was very, very special because not just because of the theme, which is so relevant. You mentioned it was the theme was Yoga for One Earth, One Health. We have just recently come out of a world pandemic, which has shown us how important it is that one person's health is related to the health of the entire community and the entire earth. And so with the pandemic behind us, it's very, very important for us to realize that we all have this shared responsibility and this shared concern of caring for our planet and caring for each other's health.
Exactly.
And yoga is an ancient tradition which actually means union. Yog means union.
Oh, yeah.
And union signifies the union of mind and body, as I had said in my speech, of human consciousness with the universal consciousness, and of man with nature, and of each individual with the rest of the society. So yoga is very important as a message, not just for our health, but for the way we look at our world. And it signifies, it's very much in tune with the philosophy that guides Indian diplomacy, and it's derived from our ancient scriptures, and it's a very short statement. It's called Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which means the earth is one family. The world is one family. And that is our guiding principle. And yoga seamlessly, intertwines with this philosophy of Indian diplomacy. So we were very, very happy to present yoga this year at the Carthage Esplanade, which was a fantastic, breathtaking sight. And I wish you had been there. Nihel, our yoga instructor of the Embassy of India, she and I both are yoga instructors. Yoga is also my passion. And I have pursued, yoga for many years to become a yoga teacher now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we both led this session, which was absolutely magical. We had, the sun setting on one side and the Mediterranean behind us and the Birsa ruins behind us, and then the Carthage museum and the church.
And the church
in front of us.
So here it was really like a dream.
It was.
I mean, surrounded by a historical monument, surrounded by a total culture of Tunisians, but mixing that with yoga, with the Indian culture, and people there have been, living something exceptional, I suppose.
Absolutely. And then when we did the chanting, and we chanted Om, and the entire... the entire crowd, we had about 450 people.
How does it feel?
It felt great, it felt, the entire place was echoing with the good vibrations of the chanting. And I think the session was very, very powerful because everybody's energies and vibes were together. And at the end of the session, so many people came and thanked me and said that they really felt like crying, and they felt so happy and so peaceful that they didn't want to leave. So for me, it was personally a very enriching experience. Apart from being the representative of my beautiful country, it was also personally very satisfying for me as a yoga teacher myself. Yes,
I suppose it's really, here the positive vibes are overwhelming the place, and this exchange is very enriching for both sides. For the Tunisians who have learned something from this practice, from yoga. This peace of mind, this internal peace that comes with the practice, it's really amazing. And they are discovering, I suppose they have different types of capabilities and performances.
That's
beginners, middle. How was, Nihel, for you this practice with the people? Was it easy for you to manage a session with 400 people? I suppose it's not really.
It was amazing because it was a moment of sharing and caring at the same time, because we felt like as if we are one also with the people, and it was flowing very smoothly. And people after the practice, I also had an amazing feedback saying, I'm feeling some vibration. Exactly. I said, it's normal because you're in this magnificent, amazing glowing place of Carthage, full of charged with energy, with history, with and the yoga, the heritage, which is India's. I mean, I think the most valuable gift that India has to give to the world. So it was amazing.
Yeah, so I suppose people are very curious to learn a little bit more about this practice, and of course I suppose many people are happy because they know that every year there is a yoga day, so that they can learn, they can exchange, they can meet with people from the Indian community also, because they want to know how is it for them, how do they practice. People in India and in Tunisia, especially for Tunisia, they are beginners. Many of them, they don't know how to posture themselves, how to do the gestures, and I suppose it's really complicated too.
Not really. Yoga is a personal journey, and it's really a journey that takes you inwards. So you really don't, have to compare yourself with others, and it's very much centered on yourself. So, as we were leading the session, we made it very clear to everybody that you go as per your
as you can,
as per your capacity. Yes, absolutely. And I was very surprised to see that there were many people who knew how to follow, and who were very, I would say, quite advanced. And so that makes me positively surprised and very enthusiastic about propagating this ancient tradition of India further into your country. And as you just said, we are going to start free yoga classes.
This is the good news coming for you.
Yes, from 1st of July in the embassy, as well as at India House, that is my residence in Carthage.
Ah, good.
And we are going to call it Sun Salutations at India House, because it faces the east and we can see the sunrise.
The sun. Ah, okay.
So we can actually do sun salutations with the rising sun. And the details would be put out shortly. So I would ask all your audience to stay tuned to the Indian Embassy social media handles. We are on Instagram, Facebook, and also on our website.
Good. It's not only about yoga, but also about Hindi too.
Oh yes, Hindi also,
Hindi
because
classes.
that's part of our, part of our culture, cultural diplomacy, and we shall start that as well very soon. We will also give out the details. We are getting feedback that many people would like to do it online, so we will see how we can manage, whether we can do it online or we can do it in real time. Because it's also useful to have an interaction with the teacher.
Of course, so that's much better, having the personal interaction and physical interaction.
Yeah, so perhaps some classes online, and then once a month or twice a month the students can meet the teacher.
Yeah.
And then
Lucky
that
you.
way also we can meet all young Tunisians and meet new people, because diplomacy is all about connection.
Exactly.
And I'm very happy to connect to new the different people from different walks of lives, and it would be lovely to have them at the embassy as well.
Wow, good. Lucky you, FTC listeners. You are going to have the chance, those who are listening right now, they are going to have the chance probably to subscribe very soon if you are interested in yoga or in Hindi. So as Her Excellency said, that the more further detail are going to be posted on Facebook page. And talking about diplomacy, how do you see the role of yoga in facilitating or in more disseminating the culture of yoga in the Tunisian Indian diplomacy?
Well, as I said, diplomacy is all about connecting with people, connecting two nations together, two cultures together. And yoga is about unity, again about uniting people with their own internal consciousness. And so diplomacy and yoga go hand in hand.
Go hand in hand, of course.
And we feel that yoga and its philosophy will incite more curiosity about India, and more young people will want to know more about India, would want to travel to India, and vice versa also.
Of course.
Why we wanted to have this event at the Birsa Carthage is because we wanted to show Tunisia to the world. Yeah, absolutely, because these images go all over the world, especially in the West, in New York, in UN, and in my country as well. So
We generally, you select a very typical area.
Absolutely.
And next plan
year
for it.
We have requested the Ministry of Culture to give us the Carthage Amphitheatre, so we can have more people.
Exactly.
Because this time we could only accommodate 450, but I'm sure that next year we will have a much bigger audience interested in performing yoga with us.
For sure, there are plenty
who
are planning for that.
Thanks to your radio as well, we are reaching out to so many.
That's what you hope, especially the younger generation who are interested more and more in discovering more about other cultures. Especially, this is the opportunity for them to meet and to exchange and to learn, especially with the Indian community, but also to practice this yoga, sport, this yoga, because actually, I believe it really brings so many benefits. Physical, spiritual, mental. So it's really very comfortable, let's say, sport practice, but also it's regenerating the mind. So when you reflect, I don't know that much about yoga, but I know that it is time to deconnect with the outside world and to connect with your inner yourself.
That is right, and bring peace to yourself, because only when you are peaceful can you really bring peace to the rest of the world and people around you.
Yes,
so
exactly.
It's a multiplying effect. You are happy and you want to make others around you happy, and then it spreads around. So that's the message of yoga. And you said, how does this play a role in Indian diplomacy? When we have youngsters doing yoga, going to India, they discover more and more about my countries, Bollywood, IT, space technology. Yes, there's so much that India can offer, and it's a very open society, just like yours. It's a multicultural, pluralistic society that I'm sure when all of you visit, you will find a lot of similarities between the two cultures.
Sure.
So yoga becomes our bridge towards.
For sure, yoga is a bridge between cultures, and I'm sure about that. Tunisians are really curious about your culture, and they are going to enjoy these classes that you are going to offer in the embassy. So it's really a dreamt opportunity. Stay tuned. Don't miss the opportunity to check on the social media of the Embassy of India in Tunisia. And before ending, we would like, what would you like to send as a message to all the young people who are listening right now, to you, who are to your excellency, those who are really curious about the next edition of yoga, which is the this time it was the 11th edition, so next time it's going to be the 12th edition. This 11th edition is under the slogan one earth, one health, and we clearly understand the message that is conveying. Your health is valuable, your health is important. Yoga is a very simple sport that can offer you all that, this access to health, but also this vision to connect with the universe. Next edition is going to be very challenging because bigger number is expected, and they are going to offer this access to this session for all greater number of people, of Tunisians who want to wish, of course, to participate, apart from the chiefs and the diplomats. So the message for next year edition, the message for the young people who are listening right now and who are curious about the Indian culture, what is it?
Well, first of all, I would like to say thank you, a big thank you to all the young Tunisians as well as the older Tunisians who have opened their heart to yoga and to India. And I would like them to practice regularly, to discover yoga, and through through yoga discover India as well. And I would like to offer them a warm welcome to the Embassy of India anytime, as well as to my country. So with that, I would like to say that all of you have a lot of talent, all of you have a lot of resources, and if we connect with a rising country like India, which is going to be it's already the 4th largest economy in the world, I'm sure there are tons of opportunities for development and for mutual benefit of both countries and both people.
Exactly.
Yeah, so open your heart and mind to yoga, and open your heart and mind to India.
Exactly. I love the words. Open your heart to yoga, and that's the door to happiness, because if you make yourself happy, you are going to make everybody around you happy. You are going to work right in order to disseminate and to expand these positive vibes around you, and that's what we need. Life is short, so enjoy every single moment, and this is one opportunity for you. Yoga is the way to reach your inner self, to make yourself happy, and also to bloom in your future career. Here is another opportunity to you. The Embassy of India in Tunisia is offering plenty of chances. These are probably two of them, the yoga and the Hindi classes, but of course there are plenty of other things of exchange. Check for youth exchange, for scholarship, for studies. There are plenty of opportunities. Just stay tuned to the social network of India, because there are chances. If you are really interested in pursuing a future career in India, why not? It is possible.
Yes, now that you remind me, we have, I wanted to talk about the scholarships. We offer fully funded scholarships with full lodging, boarding, and airfare to go to India to study in any discipline, whether it is science, computers, or Indic studies, civilization studies, language, anything. And you can look up on our website, and you can study for undergraduate, postgraduate, PhD at any level.
Good.
So please look out for that. We also have short-term scholarships under our ITEC program, India Technical and Economic Cooperation Program. This is for professionals, young and old, to enhance their capacities, to build capacity in their chosen field of their professions.
Oh,
so
good.
We have about 100 of those scholarships, short ones, and we have 2 long-term full academic scholarships.
Wonderful. This is another positive vibe, another good news just for all the lovers of India. Here it is, your opportunity in the embassy. Check. There are plenty of opportunities for studies, for sports, for culture. You have just to connect with them, send them a message. They will answer you. Those in charge of cultural affairs, they are going to answer you right away. Think out of the box. Take your opportunity, and you are going to reach your dream. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for being here, for these positive vibes. I really enjoyed here. We feel that there is something about the feedback of the yoga days is still here.
Absolutely, yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Nihel, for all those who are going to pursue some of the yoga classes in the embassy. You are going to meet Nihel, the really talented, great woman. She is fighting for yoga to be installed here in the Tunisian community. Thank you so much for your determination.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. We continue with the music, and we'll be back talking about drugs and how it is important to stop drugs. And thanks to culture, later on we are going to have our guest to talk about this national campaign, No to Drugs.